Hey, it's Edge here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Binance coin, or BNB. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide targets and invalidation levels for the present accounts. Let's get going. Starting from higher time frame, let's go back to 1 day here. We can see that we've had this trend line on RSI from all the way down here. Around February 2021, we can see this declining trend line, and we still have loads of more space down here that could be just lingering us and on a sideways correction basically, and this would take us well over to the next year, end of the next year even, and that is definitely possible. But let's take a look at the counts that I have here. Just fast go over these as we have covered these before, saying that we could have an ABC on the C leg. We have completed 1-2, possibly another 1-2 here. This is definitely one of the most or the most bearish scenario I have here, but again, not enough price data here to support this fully. Is though possible. I'm favoring this count a bit more, saying that we have a W, X and Y currently coming in. For this last Y leg, we are looking at a W, X and Y. We wouldn't like to see it go past $150 or below that. At that point, again, 1.618 extension of the W wave would be for the Y wave, and we don't want to see that. For this last Y, we are having completed possibly this A wave. Why I'm saying that is just because we would like to see this larger degree wave Y complete below the W wave. Now, other scenario is that we have 5 waves in this first leg. Again, definitely not a good looking structure here for the wave 1, but possible. That would complete the wave A here, B, and looking for wave C, at which we would be looking for 5 waves here. Looking closer a bit here, we could be looking this as a 1, 2, 3, currently making the 4th and then 5th. Now it is possible that wave 4 has ended already here, or we are just creating it again, or creating more of it. What makes this a bit unlikely is how much wave 4 has retraced. It has gone above the 0.618 or even 0.5 retracement of this third wave move, which is making it super unlikely. Now, why I'm still keeping this is just because of the higher degree counts that are suggesting this kind of move. Remember, we could still have this as an A, B, and C, completing it here, as the one of the counts suggested that. At that point, we would need to get some kind of a we don't need to have, but again, we could have this another set of 3-way moves, getting us higher and again more lower. Let's take a look at this structure a bit more. Now, if we are saying, let's take rid of the volume here. Let's take a look at this. So A here on minuet, as a 3-way move, then we would have a W, X and Y coming down to B, and then looking for C wave. Now again, if you are looking this as a 5-way move on minute degree on the screen one, we can't go beyond the $375 area. Why I don't want to complete the C wave here, or at that point we would have a WXY, something like this, W, X and Y, it's just because we didn't get to the minimum extension here on logarithmic charts that I'm liking to use. The 0.618 is missed by like 0.6% here, which is not a lot. Of course, we could have this as a completed WXY. At that point, we would be looking this as some kind of start of something else. For that to happen, we would have to go to arithmetic. Let me label that. So arithmetic here, and that at that point we can see that we have met the minimum target here for the 0.618. At that point we would be looking this as a new structure here, possibly the wave 4 completing here, and then we could be on our way for the wave 5. If not, however, we could be looking this structure as a corrective corrective pattern that is part of this WXY, which is part of this B wave before this last leg for the C wave to complete the wave 4. Now let's jump into this structure here. I'm thinking this as a 5-way move. Whether this is a 5-way move for A or 1 is still not clear. It looks like we have a possible 5-way structure here as well, so that fits the idea of this being some kind of zigzag pattern, or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the thing is that this C wave did not get the lows of these A waves, or didn't go below the lows of these A, which is really unlikely. To me, it is basically invalidating this whole idea. So instead of this being the end of C wave, I would be looking for this structure to be just the wave 1. Now that is going to be making this way more bearish on a shorter time frame, but again, that would be something I wouldn't be surprised about. So this would be the case here. This would be completing B. Sorry, the Y completing the B, and then we would be looking for wave C higher. This has come quite deep for the wave 1, so I would assume that wave 3 is not actually going to meet the target of 1.618 if indeed this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern or an impulse structure. So I would actually think that we would almost like to see these wave C targets starting from the 1-to-1 extension going higher. So from here on out, as long as wave 4 does not get to the area of wave 1, I would be considering this fine as a structure. What else? That's pretty much all there is to it. If this is indeed the ABC structure, we could be looking at the other possibility of this, where we would have completed the wave 4 here. We could be looking this as a 1, 2 instead, 3, 4, 5, and at that point again we would have this as another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, creating the wave 3, right? At the moment I feel like this fits better, as this wave 1 here is quite big already. If wave 2 is actually finished, let's take a look at where we can expect the 1.618 here, around $262, and that would take us 15% down. That is quite a lot. But yeah, that is basically everything I wanted to share on Binance Coin. Link to my Discord server in the description below if you want to join, and yeah, thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.